Power. Precision. Mud. Witness kings of the Hall navigate treacherous mountain trails. These drivers conquer the impossible. Get ready for the ultimate heavy logging showcase. That Ford Cargo 3230 is earning its keep, pushing its limits with that massive load of logs. Those brakes and engine must be screaming under the strain on such steep grades. Hope it holds. Rough seas and a ship loaded with timber. A dangerously intense day at work. Battling massive waves while securing a colossal 1.06 million board feet of lumber. This isn't just a job. It's a true testament to human grit against nature's raw power. This is how you do it safely. The excavator isn't just brute strength, it's precision guidance. The logger can make the cut knowing exactly where that tree will fall. Smart, efficient teamwork to control a potentially dangerous drop. Unloading logs like this really saves time. Job done in just a few minutes. As long as those supports are firmly secured to the road. Hopefully the operator double-checked everything before starting. Safety comes first, even when you're trying to cut costs. Oh no, his calculations were way off. Disaster.
And it's going the wrong way, oh my God. Well, I don't think I got that, not good at all. We just took out half the house. Well.
This Ponce isn't just a machine, it's the future working today. The Ergo 8W showcases how technology maximizes yield and operator comfort. Seeing that H7 head articulate and process a tree in under a minute is just astounding. Forestry has evolved. Sheer power. The stress on that chassis and drivetrain is incredible. That Equus is built tough as nails. Real workhorse for serious timber operations. Look at those massive rigs, each one carrying tons of timber, probably traveling hundreds of miles. Makes you wonder where all that wood is headed and what it'll become. A sobering sight of our resource consumption. Man, that 1006 RT is an absolute beast. Just look at it shred those logs like it's nothing. Imagine the power it takes to do that. I wonder what they plan to do with all that wood chip. This makeshift log road is a major red flag. No proper foundation, uneven surfaces. That heavy Mercedes truck is risking it all. Are there any safety protocols being followed here? Or is this just a gamble with tons of timber? Tough work, real grit right there. Reminds me of the days I used to go logging with my grandpa in the backwoods. Those old machines sure took a beating. Hope they get out before dark. Stay safe out there, fellas. Look at those massive logs. That truck's got to be hauling tens of thousands of pounds. One slip with that ferry and it all goes down into the river. That's some real tension right there. My neighbor, who's usually terrified of storms, was actually thrilled watching this. He shouted, "Holy smokes, that's insane power! That saw is slicing through a massive tree trunk like it's nothing, in the middle of a storm with wind howling. Feels like watching a monster movie." Bell 212, a legendary workhorse. Those twin Pratt & Whitney PT6T engines provide the serious muscle, over 1,800 shaft horsepower, for these demanding heavy lifts, easily several thousand pounds of timber per load. Love seeing classic engineering still dominating the toughest jobs out there. Forget gym records. This Volvo just tried to set a world record for log snatch and nearly took off. That load must have been seriously heavy. Glad no one got hurt from that surprise heavyweight moment. Look at that rig fighting gravity and ice. Those tires are screaming, probably burning fuel like crazy just to crawl. Winter logging ain't for the faint of heart. Now that's what I call power. The Cat 535 showing who's boss. Front wheels kissing the sky with all that weight. Pure, unadulterated muscle. What a beast of a machine. Love seeing equipment pushed to the extreme. Man, this L180F high lift is a beast. Stacking these logs like toothpicks. Easily handles thousands of pounds every single lift. Makes a long day feel short when you've got this kind of power at your fingertips. What a machine! That X822D is an absolute beast. Watching it harvest trees on that lot in just minutes is insane. The speed is unreal. How many cords of wood can it handle per hour on average? Truly impressive. Pure genius. A Mercedes heart and a custom beast. Those K701 rears must grip like crazy. Imagine the torque hauling thousands of pounds of timber through that soupy mess. Hats off. Look at that incline. Probably a 60 to 70% grade, easily over 30 degrees. No way a conventional skidder gets up there. This cable system is the only answer for such extreme slopes. Deep snow and an LKT-81, a classic battle of machine versus nature. Those tires are probably just spinning on ice underneath. Sometimes even chains aren't enough in those conditions. Rough day at the office. That's some serious timber. Must be a couple of tons. Wonder what their plan is once it's actually cut through.
Jump.
OMG. That's a heck of a load, probably over 40 tons. Those drivers earn every penny, especially on muck like that. Wonder what species those logs are. Big money sitting there. This L180H high lift is an absolute beast. That D13 engine, probably pushing over 330 horsepower, delivers massive torque for heavy log lifts. Just look at the hydraulic power effortlessly handling tons of load. An impressive workhorse. My buddy was there. He said that Pangi pulley truck, groaning under what must have been 30 tons of timber, fighting that insane red mud. It was like watching a volcano trying to crawl. The sheer power battling that slick mess was just mind-blowing. Unbelievable. That driver must have nerves of steel, steering that heavy log truck through a rushing stream. How deep was that water? Several feet or more. Hauling valuable timber like that is seriously risky work. a dialogue between man, machine, and timeless nature. That old pine, likely over 100 feet tall, meets a modern handheld powerhouse. A poignant moment where experience guides the sharp teeth through history, written in tree rings. That self-loading grapple is a beast, effortlessly hoisting massive logs, likely weighing thousands of pounds each. The hydraulic strength to lift and stack tons of timber with such precision is just mind-blowing. A true titan of timber transport technology. Sheer mismatch is striking. That Ursus C360 looks like a toy next to those colossal tree trunks, each potentially weighing more than the tractor itself. Battling deep snow, every inch gained is a testament to the machine's surprising power. What a wild scene. Can you guess how many board feet of lumber went up in smoke there? The heat must have been intense. Hope everyone made it out safe.
Fíjense, ahora el camión está luchando por deshacerse de su carga y quemar toda la carga del camión. Es una lucha entre...
Skyhooking timber. Helicopters redefine logging in extreme alpine terrain. Imagine the precision as pilots extract valuable logs, potentially worth thousands, from spots untouched by ground equipment. This isn't your grandpa's logging. It's a high-tech ballet with colossal payloads. Whoa, a Cat 535 skidder performing a wheelie with a full drag of heavy logs, likely weighing over 10,000 pounds. That's not just skidding, it's an insane display of torque and balance. Never seen timber moved with such unexpected flair. The agility of that Raleigh head on the Tiger Cat X822D is next level. It's not just felling, it's delimbing and bucking with a grace that's almost ballet-like for such a powerful machine. It handles timber like it's playing a game. Imagine the journey of those logs, potentially thousands of cubic feet, culminating in this watery deposit by the barge. What's the next step for this timber after its sea plunge? Oh no, their roof must be smashed. That's a heavy, several thousand-pound nightmare. Forget roads, we fly timber. Cable systems are the high-tech answer for extreme slopes, lifting logs effortlessly over ravines. It's a timber transportation revolution in action on those inclines. Watch that log vanish into the Argus Raptor XXL, a machine still in testing. This beast doesn't just shred, it devours. That log disappeared like magic, a true display of raw, wood-hungry power. That's the art of heavy logging, brought to you by Green Tech, where skill meets steel. Want to see how they push the limits next time? Subscribe to Green Tech and hit the bell. More incredible feats are loading.